Once upon a time, in a small village in China, there lived an old farmer who possessed a magnificent white horse. This horse was unlike any other. Its beauty and grace were so extraordinary that even the king envied it. Many people offered large sums of money to buy the horse, but the farmer refused. "This horse is not just an animal to me. It is part of my family. How could I possibly sell a family member?" he would say. The villagers, perplexed by his decision, ridiculed him. They insisted he was foolish for not seizing the opportunity to live in comfort. After all, he was a poor man, barely surviving. Selling the horse would have given him a life of ease. Yet, the farmer remained steadfast. One day, the villagers woke up to surprising news. The horse was gone. Stolen, perhaps? Vanished into the wilderness? Nobody knew for sure. The entire village gathered around the farmer's home, shaking their heads in pity. "See, you should have sold it. Now you have nothing. What a terrible misfortune." The old farmer, however, remained calm. "Do not judge so quickly," he replied. "Simply say that the horse is gone. Whether it is a blessing or a curse, who can tell?" The villagers scoffed. To them, the answer was obvious. The farmer had lost something valuable, and he had made a terrible mistake. But days passed, and then something unexpected happened. The white horse returned. Not only did it come back, but it also brought with it 12 wild horses. Suddenly, the farmer was wealthier than ever. His once small farm was now filled with horses of great value. "You were right, old man," the villagers exclaimed. "It was not bad luck after all. This is a stroke of great fortune." Again, the farmer smiled and shook his head. "Once more, you are too quick to judge. Just say that my horse has returned with 12 others. Whether this is truly good or bad, who can say?" Among those excited by the new horses was the farmer's only son. The young man, eager to tame them, began training the wild stallions. However, while riding one of the untamed horses, he fell and broke his leg. The injury was severe, leaving him unable to walk for months. The villagers, ever eager to comment, returned. "Oh, how unfortunate! Your only son, your support in old age, is now crippled. What terrible luck!" Once more, the old farmer remained composed. "You rush to conclusions again," he said. "Simply say that my son has broken his leg. Whether it is good or bad, only time will reveal." Weeks passed, and then war broke out. The country was under attack, and every young man in the village was forcibly drafted into the army. Only the farmer's son was spared. His broken leg prevented him from being taken to war. The village, now filled with wailing families, saw their sons march away, uncertain if they would ever return. They turned to the farmer once again, this time with admiration. "You were right, old man. What seemed like a curse was a blessing. Your son is alive, while ours may never come back." The old man sighed. "You continue to judge," he said. "Only say that your sons have been taken to war, and mine is not. Whether this is fortunate or unfortunate, who can truly tell?" The farmer's story holds a timeless truth. Life is unpredictable. Our judgments are often premature. What appears to be a blessing today may turn into suffering tomorrow, and what seems like misfortune may later reveal itself as a hidden gift. Too often, we become fixated on immediate outcomes. We celebrate when things go our way and despair when they do not. Yet, the wise farmer shows us that reality is far more complex. The secret to peace lies not in labeling events as good or bad, but in embracing life's unfolding journey with openness and patience. In modern life, we encounter numerous situations where we rush to judgment. Losing a job feels like a disaster, but it might lead to a better career opportunity. A failed relationship might feel like heartbreak, but it could make way for personal growth and a more fulfilling love in the future. Unexpected setbacks often open doors to new possibilities we never considered before. Buddhism teaches the importance of equanimity or a balanced mind. By practicing non-attachment to outcomes and accepting life as it is, we can reduce suffering and find inner peace. Instead of resisting change, we learn to flow with it, understanding that we do not always have the full picture. The wise farmer story reminds us that we do not need to label every event in life. Instead, we can approach each moment with curiosity and patience, knowing that time will reveal its true meaning. So, the next time you face a difficult situation, take a step back. Avoid rushing to judgment. Instead, ask yourself, who knows what this will lead to? Perhaps, like the old farmer, you will discover that life's greatest wisdom comes not from controlling events, but from embracing them with an open heart. Stay mindful, stay patient, and most of all, trust in life's unfolding journey.